Hello, everybody. It's Tidbits from the Love Notes. I'm so glad to be here with you today. And so basically, I've had some different things happen to me, and this is supposed to be short, and I'm going to try to make the tidbit short because it's really not the Sunday morning message on Thursday. But I'll do my best because it's a combination of two ministers. So last week I listened to Reverend DeAndre at Zion. And then yesterday I went to, there was a visitor, I went to Barak Church, and there was a minister, Reverend Jason, there that spoke, and he's from New Hope. I'm pretty sure that's the church he's from. So I asked God to help me combine these two because the messages were great, but I'm not a minister, so I'm going to try to do it in the tidbit format as quickly as I can and try to give you some things to think about that'll be helpful. And I got my flowers, Charlie. Okay, so Thessalonians 5:16-18. We're sharing about praying and how important it is to pray consistently, to love God for all he has done, all the circumstances that he has brought us through, over time, despite our wrongs, despite all of our sin. And I have certainly done mine. It's really sad sometimes when you look back at the things you've done that are so wrong, and you feel so bad. But the Christian faith gives you somewhere to put that makes you comforted, and you feel better because God gave his son to die and suffer for us, to have a fresh start, to have somewhere to put our wrongs, not to walk around thinking about it and feeling like that you're less, So I don't feel that way. I feel really like I'm fresh and new. The sacrifice was made for me and I'm washed in the blood. I'm washed in the blood. And so it's very good. It's very, very new and very right. So, following these two experiences, I spent a lot of time last week in prayer conversation with Love God. And I found myself only asking him to fix problems. I said my roof needs repairing and it's not my fault. It's an insurance thing and they haven't shown up really. And also I have a ceiling that fell and I'm worried about that and I want you to fix that. And I got several friends that have people in their homes that have dementia, and there are people I know that are near me that are going through divorce, and there are people suffering from osteoporosis and they can't move much and they're young, and people that have back problems and hate problems, and and I'm just telling the Lord to fix all this stuff. Please fix all this stuff. Fix it, make it right. And then I had a rude awakening. I said, Bev, come on, Bev, adjust your conversation to some thankfulness, because there was time before all this happened. Everybody didn't have dementia forever. What about that time where people were okay? What about all that? So show some thankfulness to love God for all that he has done and all that he is doing right now. Great things have happened in the past that have got us to this point. And know that blessings are on the way. Blessings are on the way, and we got to wait for God. We got to wait for Love God to do his work, So the tidbits that come from these two wonderful sermons by these ministers, Reverend DeAndre and Reverend Jason. I don't remember his last name, but those are the first names of the reverends from these various churches. So tidbit number 1 is stay thankful for all that we have been brought through. And know we are still here. Yes, we are. And tidbit number 2, stay thankful for all that is on the way. In Love God's time and in Love God's place, we can trust him to show up. And tidbit number 3, stay patient and faithful, because our faith is being tested and we want to show up for it. Tidbits from the Love Notes. So glad I got a chance to share with you. I love you. Yellow is the color today, and what a blessing. All righty. Take care. Sunny day. All right. Thank you for listening.